got Shields. You know, I'm not Brendan, who would know this far, if he's been in there, or yourself, but certainly from what I've seen from a far, have to go Shields. Yeah, definitely. And once again, it looks like Northway's got a ripper start. He's going to get the whole shot into turn 1. It looks like Shields going to slot him behind as they field out about 4 and 5 wide, heading into turn 1. There's a bit of drama behind. A big shunt that takes out 3 cars. Not exactly sure who those guys were. Some of the back markers, unfortunately, having a big tangle down into turn 1. Didn't even make it to the first corner. Robert Northway, he's got the whole shot into turn 1, but Shields already challenging him. Into turn 3 we go. Who's going to hold the position? Robert Northway, so he just hangs on there. Shields has to slot back into P2. So Northway, as it stands, we go on to lap 3. He still leads this race, but again, side by side, heading down into turn 1. I think Shields has got to change his tact. 147 speeds are getting up there now.
Really nice, sideways. Yeah, Northway, it looked like he just locked up the rears that time, and that just allowed Shields to slip right by in the slippery condition. Is Northway going to look up the inside? He shows his nose once more, hoping that Shields makes another mistake there. Look at those puddles. Maybe those are playing shot. Those puddles are making a bit of an impact, I think, on these guys in terms of their braking markers and where they're braking and the lines that they're taking. It's clearly costing them a bit of time, moving around a little bit just with more and more rain coming down now. But it looks like Shields, he's all over the show now. Northway dives down the inside. That's not a conventional passing place, but he's managed to make it stick. And Northway has stolen the lead away from Shields now. Here, the first race of the Japanese triple header. Robert Northway, are we going to see some of those iconic race finishing stunts that he likes to pull, where he puts the car into the wall on the front straight? He's going to straight line it down to the checkered flag. Robert Murphy's Law Northway will take the first race win of the night here, followed closely by Matthew Pluck, who just narrowed it down to about 4 tenths. Any moment now, the revs will rise, the lights will go out, and we go racing. Shields from pole position. It's a relatively even start by the looks of things. Northway gets an okay start, but looks like Simon Bishop behind him has got an even better one. They slot in behind each other. Line astern into turn 1. Shields covers off the line into turn 1. Kyle Madden takes the inside line out of turn 1. It looks like maybe Northway is slotted off the road there. He's gone a little bit wide. He's dropped back to P4. He's managed to recover relatively well now, but Shields is still on the defence, and look at that rain. Just chucking it down here at Fuji Speedway. Shields manages to maintain the lead. Kyle Madden in P2 there. Northway looking a little bit loose, trying to make up some positions, but he's actually dropped back. Shields, so far, so good. Well, it'll be interesting to see. This lap will be crucial because this will be when we get our first proper representative lap times for those guys who've already pitted. So Madden is going to put another attack here on Shields. He shoots to the inside, which is the place you really want to be here at Fuji Speedway. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers heading into the hairpin? Oh, really deep. He nearly loses the rear end of that car, but Shields tries to get the cut back. Oh no, there's drama! Oh no, Madden, he spun out of the lead there. Sport Lane Sugo is really cool. A lot of elevation change. We see Monkey Man Matt Smith come into the pit lane now. It's got a 90-degree right-hander for turn 1, and then another 90-degree right-hander for turn 2, and then this weird undulating section with a really tight chicane, and you go through almost like a forested section. It just requires a lot of commitment and lots of precision, a bit like Fuji, but really narrow. So that's a circuit where qualifying will probably be quite important. But I'm really looking forward to it. It kind of reminds me of Invercargill down in the South Island. Big shout out to Invercargill too. Looks like Pluck's going to go on the defensive. Shields is going to cut back. Doesn't quite get the best run out of the corner. What does he do here? Does he try and dive deep? Oh no, it's going to be a drag race to the finish. But at the front of the field, it looks like it's going to be Robert Northway is going to come across the line and take back-to-back wins here at Fuji Speedway. 2 from 2. The man, he shakes his nose, says, yep, I've got it. I'm back in the championship. And he will be one of the fan favourites going into round 4. The battle for second, though, goes right down to the line. Just a few tenths between them, but Pluck manages to just hang on.